Well, the writ hasn't even dropped yet, but the battle over who will be the next premier here at Queen's Park is certainly intensifying, with a couple of new social media campaigns that seem to be targeting an anyone but Doug Ford style message. Maybe you've seen the posters that have been popping up in TO.
Doug Ford was absent for 53% of city council votes. Now he wants to be your premier.
We spotted these ones at Bloor and Christie that take aim at Ford's history as a councillor at City Hall. The posters show a website, notdoug.com, that links to controversial statements from Doug Ford, ranging from abortion to racism. The site claims a Ford victory would be disastrous and invites people to take action, print posters themselves to distribute, and even campaign door to door. So just who is behind this? Well, they'd like to remain anonymous, but did agree to an interview on the phone. The two people I spoke to promise they are not aligned to any political party. They just want anyone but Doug Ford.
By remaining anonymous, we're preventing ourselves from becoming sort of figureheads or spokespeople for the campaign, because really it's supposed to be a dialogue that everyone takes part in.
You want it to be more like a grassroots conversation?
Yeah, for sure.
Polls show he is indeed the front runner. Do you think your campaign will make a difference?
Yes, absolutely. I think it's a cop-out to say, Doug Ford's the front runner, what's the point? I think if you take a quick back look in history, if you have that attitude, people who should not be in power end up getting in power. And we cannot be complacent and sit by.
What kind of traction are you getting from this so far?
I think the response has been amazing so far, but our goal is really to have everyone talking about this. We've gotten a couple thousand hits on our website. We've got some great retweets and some talking on social media, but our campaign is all about having a discussion, and we feel that there needs to be way more people talking about Doug Ford and what he's saying and what he's trying to do.
Since Saturday, the organizers say their website has had a couple of thousand hits, and they hope the discussion spreads beyond Toronto to across the province. What kind of impact it will have is the key question, especially for voters who don't like the alternatives.
Would that change your mind in voting?
For sure, but to be honest with you, I hear constant terrible things about Kathleen Wynne, so really, who knows?
Now, there is another website that's against Doug Ford that went live today. It's called notford.ca, and the person behind it is well-known financial author Gail Vax-Oxlade, and she told me what they're actually trying to do is target the non-voters and get them engaged. Now, both of these groups say they are non-partisan. I reached out to Doug Ford's campaign, and one of his spokespersons, Melissa Landsman, said to me via text, "We know insiders will do and say anything to make this election about anything but Kathleen Wynne's abysmal record on the economy."